Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. They're tuning in, they're turning out. The IPA Polka Show, without a doubt. So turn it up, we'll lay it down. The IPA Polka Show is back in town, singing la 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 lay. La 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 lay. Hey, they're tuning in, they're turning out. The IPA Polka Show, without a doubt. It's the IPA Polka Show. Let's go!
Welcome to the IPA Polka Show. My name is Chris Bogdon, and I'm your director from the state of Pennsylvania. I can't believe that summer is almost over, and it feels like we haven't seen each other in over a year. One thing for sure is I would like to thank all the DJs, polka radio stations, and bands that have been doing live streams all year. They definitely allowed us to stay in touch with polkas. So next week is Labor Day. Normally we would all be getting together for the great IPA festival and convention, but unfortunately the pandemic changed that. However, the IPA has a great weekend planned for our virtual IPA festival that will be broadcasted next week on Friday, September 4th through Sunday, September 6th.
Hi, polka fans. IPA Polka Hall of Famer Craig Ebel here, inviting you to join me as I MC the first ever virtual polka festival presented by the International Polka Association. 3 fun-filled days of virtual polka fun this Labor Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 4th, 5th, and 6th, featuring live performances from Steve Meisner.
That's good enough for Steve, sweet Jenny Lee.
The Dyna Brass, Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase, and the IPA Tribute Band. Video performances by Freeze Dried, Cosmics, Polka Country Musicians, Fred Zawick, and many more. Interviews with IPA Hall of Fame inductees and this year's award winners. A polka mass, polka game shows with Keith Strauss, live Polka Jammer Network broadcasts, Young Songwriters Competition, and so much more. The International Polka Association's Virtual Polka Festival, all live on Facebook and YouTube this Labor Day weekend, September 4th, 5th, and 6th.
So throughout the show, we will be talking more about the details of the virtual IPA festival, including how you can watch it. One of the features we will be having is several live polka bands performing. So let's kick off the show today with the band that will be kicking off the festival on Friday. Here is IPA Hall of Famer Steve Meisner.
Jenny Lee,
Sweet Jenny Lee,
from sunny Tennessee. You love her when you see sweet Jenny Lee.
Sweet Jenny Lee,
Each little bird
is
is singing merrily, just getting sent to see sweet Jenny Lee.
Jenny Lee.
She's got that certain something in her style, and she's got a bit of heaven in her smile. She promised me that she'd say yes, sirree. That's good enough for me, sweet Jenny Lee. Sweet Jenny Lee, from sunny Tennessee. You'll love her when you see Sweet Jenny Lee. Each little bird is singing merrily, just getting set to see Sweet Jenny Lee. She's got that certain something in her style. She's got a bit of heaven in her smile. And she promised me that she'd say yes, sirree, and that's good enough for Steve. Sweet Jenny Lee.
That was Sweet Jenny Lee by IPA Hall of Famer Steve Meisner, who will be kicking off the virtual IPA festival next week. So you might be asking, how can you watch the virtual IPA festival? Well, there are two ways. One is via Facebook. There will be a link published both on the IPA website and on our Facebook group that will take you directly to the live stream on the day of the festival. If you are not a member of Facebook, you can then use the YouTube link. The entire festival will also be broadcasted via YouTube. There will be a link published on our IPA website, and you can click on that link, and it will take you right to the YouTube page where you can watch the festival. Remember, if you have a smart TV, Roku, or Apple TV, you already have the YouTube app on your device. Therefore, you could watch it directly on your TV. The IPA would also love to hear if anyone will be doing watch parties for the IPA festival. If you are inviting friends over and watching the festival, please send us pictures at info@ipapolkas.com. We would like to see all the fun that you will be having during the festival. So let's get back to another band that will be featured on Friday night of the festival. This is Tony Blazonczak and New Phase.
Moja dziewczyno, chciałbym naprawdę zabawić się. Kiedy dojrzewa czerwone wino i kiedy zbiorów nadejdzie dzień, stajniemy razem pośrodku winić, w których dojrzewa złość i ciepło. I wszystkie wina będziemy pili, aby spróbować, czy dobre są. Przyjeżdżaj na winobranie, przyjeżdżaj kochana ma. Na stole dwa wina stanie, spróbować warto choć raz. Śpiewaj mi razem. Przyjeżdżaj na winobranie, przyjeżdżaj kochana ma. Na stole dwa wina stanie, spróbować warto choć raz. A kiedy słońce zajdzie za góry, wtedy się zacznie zabawy czas. Śpiewają z nami weselne cudy, czas by się bawić, tańczyć i smać. Przyjeżdżaj na winobranie, przyjeżdżaj kochana ma. Na stole dzban wina stanie, spróbować warto choć raz. Śpiewaj mi jeszcze raz. Przyjeżdżaj
This is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing, and I want to guarantee you a breakdown-free summer. Did you know that a dirty air conditioner costs more to operate and can lead to higher utility bills and untimely breakdowns? Now's the time to schedule your Four Seasons AC tune-up and save $50. A Four Seasons air conditioning tune-up includes a 22-point inspection, complete cleaning, and is backed by our 1-year no-breakdown guarantee. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons.
Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical is proud to be a Chicago-based Polish-owned company. Call Four Seasons today at 1-866-4Seasons. That's 1-866-473-2766. And be sure to mention that you heard the ad on the IPA Polka Show. I would like to thank the entire Plan B committee of the IPA over the last 2 months. This group was a subset of the IPA board and included Johnny Kravich, Keith Piotrowczyk, Steve Kaminsky, Brian Kapka, Lindsay Matea, and myself. We have been meeting on a weekly basis to work on all the content that will be shown at the IPA Virtual Festival. It was a pleasure working with this entire team. So besides the live bands that will be featured, we also requested some polka videos from bands that we will be showing during the weekend. So we're going to go back to another IPA Hall of Famer, and this is one band that submitted some videos for the weekend. Here is Jimmy Sturr with Voyenko.
Wojenko, wojenko, cóżeś ty za pani, że za tobą idą, chłopcy malowani. Że za tobą idą, chłopcy malowani. Chłopcy malowani, sami wybierani. Wojenko, 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 cóżeś ty za pani. Wojenko, 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 cóżeś ty za pani. Wojenko, wojenko, co za moc jest w tobie. Kogo ty pokochasz, w zimnym leży grobie. Kogo ty pokochasz, w zimnym leży grobie. W zimnym grobie leży z dala od rodziny, a po nim zostaje cichy płacz dziewczyny. A po nim zostaje cichy płacz dziewczyny.
There you go, Jimmy Sturr with the Voyenko polka. I would like to send my condolences out to my brother-in-laws, Matt and Marty Olszewski. Their father, Art Olszewski, passed away last week. Art was not only a fixture at polka dances in Western Pennsylvania, but he was also the leader of the Ozone group out of Western PA. He was always one of the first people standing in front of Energy when we used to play, and then he was a loyal follower of the Versailles. Every polka dance in Western Pennsylvania seemed to be attended by Art and his wife, Myrna. Art was also so proud of all of his grandchildren, and I got to see that at all the family functions that we got to spend together. He loved seeing some of them playing with the Cosmics. I actually heard a story in his obituary talking about when Art attended the Grammys with the Versailles several years back, he actually met Metallica, and he actually started talking to Metallica about polkas. That is so Art Olszewski. So on behalf of the entire IPA, I would like to send my condolences out to the entire Olszewski family on their loss. So we're going to do one of Art's favorite polka bands of all times. Here is Henny and the Versailles with Ryan singing, one called That Crazy Heart of Mine.
If I'm a fool, then a fool I'll be, for following my heart and not my head. If love makes fools of all, I guess we're gonna see, 'cause my heart hasn't lied to me yet. There goes that crazy heart of mine again, trying to prove that love is mine. It was bound to happen, just a matter of time. Oh, there goes that crazy heart of mine. I'm not afraid of what will be. Whatever will be soon enough. I've got this faithful heart that's inside of me, that I will trust to tell me if it's love. There goes that crazy heart of mine again, trying to prove that love is blind. It was bound to happen, just a matter of time. Oh, there goes that crazy heart of mine. 'Cause the heart can see what the eyes cannot, what the mind simply reasons away. And the heart can feel when the moment's right. That's what my heart is telling me today. There goes that crazy heart of mine again, trying to prove that love is blind. It was bound to happen, just a matter of time. Oh, there goes that crazy heart of mine. It was bound to happen, just a matter of time. Oh, there goes that crazy heart of mine.
Go That Crazy Heart of Mine by Henny and the Versailles, and that song goes out to the entire Olszewski family. So a couple weeks ago, I got to spend a weekend in Chicago filming some content for the virtual IPA festival. Keith Strauss from Chicago had a series of very successful TV shows in Chicago in the 1980s. On some of these shows, he had polka game shows where he would allow polka personalities to compete against each other. A lot of these videos have recently been posted on YouTube, and they were some of the funniest videos that I've seen in a long time. Well, we came up with the idea of recreating some of these polka game shows for the virtual IPA weekend. We would like to thank Keith for all of his effort in being the host of these game shows, and he was awesome. Also, Lindsay Matea was the executive producer for the shows, and she also did a very good job. We don't want to reveal who the contestants were, because we're planning to be them for a surprise at the Virtual IPA Festival, but you do not want to miss these shows. So right now we're going to feature Keith Strauss with his band, Polka Confetti, and here's one called 8th Day Polka.
It took the Lord just 6 days to make the mountains, the oceans and the rivers, the valleys and the hills. The life on earth began, but there was more to the plan. He took the 7th day just to rest, and then on the 8th day God created polkas. He put the grind in the box and made a ringing honky horn. And he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. It didn't take too long to spread throughout the land. Samson and Delilah were the first to clap their hands. And would you believe that Adam and Eve were polka dancing under the apple tree? On the 8th day God created polkas. He put that grind in the box and made a ringing honky horn. And he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. So when your spirits are down, just listen around for that happy polka melody. On the 8th day, God created polkas. He put the grind in the box and made a ringing honky horn. And he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. Everybody! On the 8th day, God created polkas. He put the grind in the box and made a ringing honky horn. And he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony. One more time. On the 8th day, God created polkas. He put the grind in the box and made a ringing honky horn. And he gave the wind a song, and the birds they sang along, and the world joined in perfect harmony.
Eighth Day Polka by Keith Strauss and Polka Confetti. So for the virtual IPA festival, we're also excited to announce that IPA Hall of Famer Craig Ebel will be the MC for the entire weekend. Craig is a very successful polka DJ and band leader out of Minnesota. He has several polka shows each week, and we are really looking forward to Craig's appearance at the virtual IPA festival. So let's feature a song by Craig Ebel right now. Here he is with his Diversico, doing the I'm Happy Today polka.
Mi dzisiaj wesoło, bo muzyka gra, hej, ładnie śpiewa. I jeszcze do tego moja dziewczyna, taka wesoła, rączkami wybija, razem śpiewamy, tra la 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 la. No boy, chłopaki, no boy! Hop, 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 łopa! Ta moja dziewczyna dla mnie wybrana, hej, jak malowana. I jeszcze mi dziewczę nie kocha. Nie gra muzyka do samego rana. Będzie mi śpiewać tra la 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 la.
że ja ją też kocham, świście wierzę. Więc teraz jest czas na zapowiedzi dać, by muzykanci będzie się nam grać.
Ridge Funeral Home. When you need to place your trust and confidence in a funeral home in a time of need, turn to Ed Tilka. Eddie is committed to your complete satisfaction and prides himself on the quality of service and dedication to your family's needs. He will ensure that the arrangements you make meet your wishes. He offers a selection of services not available at other funeral homes and can guarantee the most affordable prices. Eddie does this because providing your family with peace of mind is his top priority. Eddie has over 25 years of experience serving in the funeral industry. He can serve your family at Ridge Funeral Home, 6620 West Archer, and is associated with Moloch and Montclair Funeral Home on the northwest side, and now Orland Funeral Home at 9900 West 143rd Street in Orland Park. Contact Eddie at 773-586-7900.
So another event planned for the virtual IPA weekend is a series of interviews with polka personalities. All the IPA award winners had great interviews and messages for all the polka fans. In addition, we got to interview all the IPA Hall of Fame inductees. The stories that these IPA Hall of Famers told were awesome, and it was such a pleasure to be part of the interviews. Finally, we have some other polka personalities and past Hall of Famers that you will not want to miss as well. So let's go back to one of the Hall of Fame inductees from 2020. This is Tony Crew, who was the leader of the Crew Brothers. It was great hearing Ricky Crew talk about his brother and the stories of the Crew Brothers. The next song was also produced by another IPA Hall of Fame inductee for 2020, Mr. Dave Zahofsky. Here are the Crew Brothers on Dave's Wham record label with the Birds and Bees polka.
I'd like to be up in a tree, just you and me, snuggling in a nest alone together. Yes, sirree, I wish we were two birds up in a tree, cuddling up like lovebirds often do. If you would rather be a bee, then it would be alright with me. Only if you take me for your honey, together we can always be two very happy busy bees, showing our love for one another. Buzz, 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 I love you because you're my honeybee. Buzz around with me, tweedly, deedly, dee. Fly away with me, I know all about the birds and bees. Buzz, 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 I love you because you're my honeybee. Buzz around with me, tweedly, deedly, dee. Fly away with me, I know all about the birds and bees. Buzz, buzz, I love you because you're my honeybee. Buzz around with me, tweedly, deedly, dee. Fly away with me, I know all about the birds and bees. Buzz, 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 I love you 'cause you're my honeybee. Buzz around with me, tweedledee, tweedledee dee. Fly away with me, I know all about the birds and bees.
Birds and Bees by the Crew Brothers. The IPA would like to recognize all the birthdays that are being celebrated this week. August 29th, Keith Jennerman and Rick Chimaniak. August 30th, Diane Vinyars, Grazina Danielchuk, and Sandra Harini. September 1st, Rosanna Kutas and John Pritko Jr. September 2nd, Lorraine Cheswa, John Mikrut, Jimmy Weber, Skylar Hofprow, Rich Liput, Don Lang, and Mike Evon. Finally, September 4th, Ken Pienta, Louis Fava Jr. Happy birthday from everyone at the IPA.
100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyje, żyje nam. Niech żyje nam. Oh yeah!
No IPA festival is complete without the great sounds of the IPA Tribute Band. If you haven't been to an IPA festival recently, one of the highlights is the IPA Tribute Band bringing up past and present IPA Hall of Fame members to perform songs with them. Last year was awesome, seeing John Stanky with his daughters performing on stage. Also last year, John Fermaniak came up and sang and played a song with the IPA Tribute Band. As the concertina player, it was a pleasure watching Gary Bregan doing his amazing concertina work with the IPA Tribute Band back in 2018. So let's feature the IPA Tribute Band back right now with a live recording from 2015. This one features one of the master vocalists in the polka industry, Scrubby, with the Blondie Polka.
Jak to chce kłakać, powiedz ty. Niech sobie kłaka brunetki. Ja se wyrazy, słuchajcie, oddałem serce blondynce. Ha, ha. Blondynka piękna od słońca, blondynka kochać bez końca. Dziewięcy stała na wojnce, serce oddałem blondynce. Ej! Uha! Ha! Blondynka ściska, całuje, kochałem mnie, żałuje. Oj, nie, odprawdy mnie, serce oddałem blondynce. Ej! Uha! Blondynka chłopca nie rzuci, jeszcze dokochać nie uczy. Ja przyśnię me serce mięse, serce oddałem blondynce. Woo-ha! Woo-ha! Ha-ha! Go, go! Go! Woo! Thank you, dziękuję from the bottom of my serce.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing, and I want to guarantee you a breakdown-free summer. Did you know that a dirty air conditioner costs more to operate and can lead to higher utility bills and untimely breakdowns? Now's the time to schedule your Four Seasons AC tune-up and save $50. A Four Seasons air conditioning tune-up includes a 22-point inspection, complete cleaning, and is backed by our 1-year no-breakdown guarantee. So call today.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical is proud to be a Chicago-based Polish-owned company. Call Four Seasons today at 1-866-4-SEASONS. That's 1-866-473-2766. And be sure to mention that you heard the ad on the IPA Polka Show. So in 2020, there were only a few albums released. One of them was the Dynabrass. We're excited to have the Dynabrass on the schedule for the Virtual IPA Festival. They will be performing live that weekend and will be on Sunday, September 6th. If you saw them a few weeks back, they did a live stream, and it was actually the first time they played their new album live. I really look forward to catching up with them live during the Virtual IPA Festival. So we're going to feature one by Joe Zaleski and the Dynabrass right now. Here is one off their latest album, 2020 Polkas, called Walking on the Waves.
I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. Lovers in the distance as they walk down to the sand. Their silhouettes are on the water as they're walking hand in hand. And it's a game of sweet surrender when there's nothing left to say, and there are moments to remember once these days have gone away. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. Look out on the ocean, see the headlands and the strands, and you wonder what horizons will shape tomorrow's plans. And through the turning of the seasons and the cycle of the days, every drink's another reason to let tomorrow sail away. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. The surfing of the ocean, breakers on the shore, the echoes of our bodies, to the lovers' dreams we soar. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been by my side, I am walking on the way. But with you by my side, I am walking on the way.
Hi Polka fans, IPA Polka Hall of Famer Craig Ebel here, inviting you to join me as I MC the first ever virtual Polka Festival presented by the International Polka Association. 3 fun-filled days of virtual polka fun this Labor Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 4th, 5th, and 6th, featuring live performances from Steve Meisner.
That's good enough for Steve, sweet Jenny Lee.
The Dyna Brass, Tony Blazonczyk's New Phase, and the IPA Tribute Band. Video performances by Freeze Dried, Cosmics, Polka Country Musicians, Fred Zawick, and many more. Interviews with IPA Hall of Fame inductees and this year's award winners. A polka mass, polka game shows with Keith Strauss, live Polka Jammer Network broadcasts, Young Songwriters Competition, and so much more. The International Polka Association's Virtual Polka Festival, all live on Facebook and YouTube this Labor Day weekend, September 4th, 5th, and 6th.
During the virtual IPA festival, we also want to really interact with all the polka fans from across the country. As a result, we're going to be implementing a live chat server on the IPA website. This will allow us to interact with each other during the festival. The chat server will be very similar to the one that Polka Jammer uses. You can submit shout-outs and requests for the bands that are performing and interact with other polka friends. More information will be sent before the virtual festival. So let's get back to some more music. A few weeks back, we had a reunion practice of Energy. A lot of fans have been begging for Energy to do a reunion, so we decided to, just try it, see what will come of it. It was really fun playing again with Randy and Bernie Kozlowski and Ed Kazmarchek. We were chatting, and actually Energy broke up exactly 24 years ago. It was a long time ago, but it felt really good playing with the guys. Normally, whenever I talk about Energy, I would play It's a Great Day for Hockey, because normally the Pittsburgh Penguins are in the playoffs. But unfortunately, this year, they got knocked out of the playoffs pretty early, so we're not going to play that one. However, we're going to do another song by Energy right now off their Shine a Little Light recording. Here is Randy singing, Hey Helen.
I've got a love to give to you, and I'll give it for the rest of my life. Hey, Helen, hey, don't you ever go away, 'cause I've got a love, and that love is true, and it's yours for all time. Felt your love for me the way I feel your love today. Hey, Helen, hey, don't you ever go away, 'cause I've got a love to give to you, and I'll give it for the rest of my life. Hey, Helen, hey, don't you ever go away, 'cause I've got a love, and that love is true, and it's yours for all time. Never before have I felt like this. Come on, Helen, give me one more kiss. You're the the object of my desire. Helen, you set my heart on fire. Hey, Helen, hey, don't you ever go away, 'cause I've got a love to give to you, and I'll give it for the rest of my life. Hey, Helen, hey, don't you ever go away, 'cause I've got a love, and that love is true, and it's yours for all time.
Hey Helen by Energy right there off their Shine a Little Light recording. So let's go back to another IPA inductee from 2020 this year, Mr. Rick Rizzuto, longtime polka DJ and musician from Chicago. He's done a lot of work for the IPA, and I'm really glad to say that I could call Rick Rizzuto a friend. He's a really great guy. So we're going to feature his current band right now, Rick Rizzuto, with the music company, and here is Singing My Heart Out Polka.
I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. You'll never ever be a part of me, so I can keep you inside of me, 'cause you'll never ever be a special part of me. I can't keep you, baby, inside of me. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll never ever be a part of you, so I can keep on loving you, 'cause I'll never ever be a special part of you. 'Cause I can't keep you, baby, inside of me. 'Cause I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day. I'll keep singing my heart out, singing my heart out, singing and feeling better every day.
Singing My Heart Out by the music company right there from Chicago. So once again, we want to remind you, next weekend, Friday, September 4th through Sunday, September 6th, is going to be the virtual IPA festival. As we've been talking about all show, you could tune it in on Facebook and YouTube, and you could also listen to some of the content on the Polka Jammer Network. So if you're out and about and you have the Polka Jammer Network, you can definitely tune in to some of the live portions on the Jammer Network as well. There is going to be some incredible content that you're not going to want to miss. We talked a lot about the live bands the interviews that people have given us. We have a lot of videos of other polka bands performing. And then there's some other content, like we talked about the game shows. And there is also an IPA news broadcast. That is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. So once again, you're not going to want to miss that festival weekend. All the information is going to be available on the IPA Polka's website. So if you have any questions, please contact us at info@ipapolkas.com. That's info@ipapolkas.com.
Worst mistake I ever made was learning how to sing. When I ruined my health and lost my wealth and darn near everything. I had hit records on the charts, my show was on TV. But when I paid my overhead, it suddenly dawned on me. I can't afford to be a star, I wish that I could quit. If I could get my old job back, I'd sure grab onto it. Those dreams of fame and fortune are going up in smoke. I'm slowly getting famous, but I'm quickly going broke. Bought myself a private plane and a caddy limousine. And my tailors made me up some suits like you ain't never seen. Well, I'm the big-time operator, I'm the leader of the pack. Just putting up this great big front, it's gonna break my back. And I can't afford to be a star, I wish that I could quit. If I could get my own job back, I'd sure grab onto it. Those dreams of fame and fortune are going up in smoke. I'm slowly getting famous, but I'm quickly going broke. My money is gone, I'm broke and at that ends. I'm the polo bankrupt volunteer without a single cent. Well, fancy living in Wisconsin, women, you took it all from me. But at least I never spent my money foolishly. And I can't afford to be a star, I wish that I could quit. If I could get my old job back, I'd sure grab onto it. Those dreams of fame and fortune are going up in smoke. I'm slowly getting famous, but I'm quickly going broke.
Polka country musicians off their Live and Jam 2 recording from a couple years back. So that's about all the time we had for this edition of the IPA Polka Show. Once again, I had a great time bringing it to you, and hopefully you guys all can join in to the great virtual IPA festival next week. We have some phenomenal content, as I've mentioned. All the information will be available at www.ipapolkas.com. And as I mentioned before, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to the IPA. info@ipapolkas.com. We're going to end it right now with the latest recording by Freeze Dried. And we're going to send this one out to my wife, Sandy, and my son, Andrew. This was actually their theme song a couple weeks ago when they went camping for Boy Scouts. Here we go with Freeze Dried off their latest Bodacious Ditties recording, one called Let It Rain.
The stars I look upon at night, the sun that warms me to my soul, the moon that guides me where I go. You are all these things to me, and I don't care if clouds roll in, 'cause you're my sunny day. So let it rain, so let it rain now, so let it rain, so let it rain now. The snow that glistens in the moonlight, the colors of a sunset sky, a summer breeze that cools the air, a mountain view beyond compare. You are all these things to me,